Hey guys, Dr. 5 here with episode number 41 of our West Brom career mode on FIFA 20. We're kicking it off at the Hawthorns, taking on West Brom. And if you remember, the last time we played West Brom, they're actually pretty decent. And they're starting off here, 11 minutes in, they're going to create the first chance. Nice little shot, trying to sneak it in the near post. Martin there, very, very fortunate for us that one didn't sneak in. Very, very lucky. But we're going to go and attack of our own here with Alvarez. Nice little fake Rabona. Dinks it back across. And Gallardo. Our two young Spaniards combining together. And that is just a brilliant piece of skill to get away from the man. To then dink it across to find his man. And then for Gallardo to actually get on the end of that ball. It's a really nice goal from the youngsters. 1-0 up. And you can think of a better start basically. As Norwich are back on the attack here. They drill the ball across. We do look to get the ball away, but we can't quite get it far enough. Luckily for us, once again, the shot isn't quite strong enough to get past Collins, and he can easily collect that one just before half-time. Gallardo is going to receive the ball in the midfield. He's got a man ahead of him in Marlon, who takes the ball and turns. Plays it to Chukwueze out wide. It's going to be drilled back across to Gallardo. Strikes it. Literally just wide of that right post. Hopefully we could have snuck that one in at the near post, but it didn't quite work out that way. And the scores are going to remain at 1-0. The ball again for Norwich. They're just whipping it across the box, hoping for someone to get a foot on it. And so far, we've defended well, and actually no one has. Lovely little hocus-pocus there to get past his man by Alvarez. And he plays the ball to Marlon. Back to Alvarez. He's continuing his run. Out wide now. He's going to struggle a bit now to try and find someone to pass to, so he goes back to Tonali, lays it off to Gallardo. Gallardo takes it, plays it through to Marlon, turns his man brilliantly, gets it inside the D and strikes it into that top right hand corner. And this whole attack in place started with that brilliant little hocus pocus from Alvarez. And as I said, I'm really enjoying playing with Alvarez. And again, I think I said this a couple of episodes ago, he feels better than Dave Scott does. He just feels better on the ball. So as soon as he gets to a high enough rating, he's going right into the first team. Here, a chance for Norwich. They put the ball just wide of the post. Lovely little effort there. But luckily for us, it didn't go on target, because that was definitely going in if it was on target. As Alvarez, he's out wide now. Little Elastico. Again, just trying to find some space. Cuts inside nicely past his man. Past Grant Hanley. Restaros. See you later, mate. Cuts inside. He's still got possession of the ball. Back outside. He's going to try and lay the ball across then. But it was just a bit too much, and he couldn't quite get the end product off. As Norwich clear away the ball, it's going to be the final chance of the half, and it's going to be a 2-0 victory for us. A really, really good showing from Alvarez and Gallardo. Gallardo got a goal and an assist and a 9.5 rating. Alvarez got the assist for the Gallardo goal. And it's just brilliant to see that the youngsters are coming in now to the first team, and they're proving that my sale of Field and Gilmore won't be that much of a miss, basically. They won't be missed too much because Gallardo and Alvarez filling in the boots perfectly. Gilmore, though, this is going to be his final game before he leaves. This is the final game before the January transfer window opens up. So Tonali plays the ball across. That's a lovely little goal there by Marlon, but he is going to be called back for offside, unfortunately for us. We had the ball in the back of the net very early on in the game, but it will not count. It will be striked off. As a chance here for Crystal Palace. They try and put the ball across, but obviously Collins was very, very tired. He's quite low on stamina. And for a keeper, I don't know how you get that low on stamina, but we brought in the rotation boys. Chukwueze is going to play the ball to Reece James. We have beaten the defence. He's going to cut it back across to Tonali. First time strike, hit the post. Gallardo looking for the 2 consecutive games with goals, but he hits the post. Again, it's that right-hand post that's doing him the problems. But we're still not done in the first half as Gilmore takes down the ball and plays it out wide to Chukwueze. Charging forward, looks to get the better of Kieran Gibbs, one of our former players. Cuts inside with Ronaldo, chop, lays it across to Marlon. This time Marlon's onside. And 33 minutes into the game, we are 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. As I said, thankfully this time he's onside. He should have maybe, for that first goal, he definitely could have kept his run backwards, because he's quicker than all of those players. So, unfortunately, yeah, it is only 1-0. But Gilmore lays the ball off to Tonali. Tonali's going to cut back inside, and he's going to force to play back to Gallardo. Gallardo back to Tonali. Turns, strikes, Trying to get another assist for Gallardo there, but is well saved by the keeper. Chuckways is going to take that resulting corner, whips it across, and Diallo is there. 40 minutes in, doubles our lead, and I'm pretty sure that's Diallo's first goal for the club. And you know, it's great to see. You don't score many corners this FIFA. Yeah, I really rarely score that many FIFA. For like every 100 corners I've taken, I've probably scored 3. But we charge forward. Dave Scott, not Daniel Scott, Dave Scott, charging forward, gets the better of the man there. Lovely bit of skill. Cuts back inside. He's on the opposite wing now. Strikes it. Very dodgy strike there. But somehow it still goes in. Take a bow, I guess. But that was a very dodgy strike. I don't know how that went in. Poor keeping. Poor defending. But we are 3-0 up into the second half. We've got this game pretty much wrapped up. We've defended brilliantly all season, and I don't see us conceding 3 goals to Crystal Palace. But they're not going to stop attacking. We're going to try and get them on the counter-attack, though, as Dave Scott plays the ball up to Marlon. Chuckways is making a brilliant run on the inside, gets the better of Kieran Gibbs. He's just not quick enough. On the left foot, strikes it, and it is over the crossbar. He had so much more time to maybe get a bit closer to the keeper, but decided to go for a little bit of a fancier goal from the edge of the box, but it was off target. Unfortunately, Marlon turns his man brilliantly, strikes it across goal. A great save by the keeper, keeping it at 3-0. Groav on the counter-attack here. Tonali takes him out, and with 8 minutes left in the game, Tonali with a late challenge on his man from behind. It's a red card. We got a red card with Cardenas a couple of episodes ago, and it's another straight red card for Tonali. The game is going to end, though, as a 3-0 victory for us. And it is a pretty impressive result. And we're going to go straight into the game against Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup. We're travelling down to Devon. That's where I'm from Devon. So, pretty close to home. But, 4 minutes into the game, Alvarez is going to play through Cardenas. Coming in, skipping past the defenders brilliantly. Lays it back off to Ollie Burke. To Alvarez, strikes it. Great save by the keeper there to keep the scores level early on in this game. As 18 minutes in, Ollie Burke plays the ball to Alvarez. I've got Alvarez and Ollie Burke up top in this game in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. 19 minutes in though, Livermore receives the ball. Plays it to Cardenas. He then plays it to Alvarez. Lovely little scooped effort to get past the defender, but it was just that last man that he couldn't quite get past. Gallardo though, plays it to Ollie Burke out wide. Cuts it back inside to Ferguson out wide on the right back position. Harper plays it to Gallardo. Gallardo turns, plays it to Alvarez. Turns his man brilliantly. Strikes it. Great reaction save there by the keeper. Saves it with his foot. 33 minutes in, Gallardo charging forward. Plays the ball to Ollie Burke. Ollie Burke to Alvarez. Gets the better of the defender. He has been all over this defence this game. Cuts inside with a nice little Berber spin. Tries to finesse it into the opposite corner, but it hits the defender in the face, and the keeper can easily recover that one. 3 minutes before half time now. And Livermore plays the ball to Alvarez once again. Trying to find the space, doing a couple of step overs. Just trying to find an option. Can't really find anyone attempting to make a run. Gets tackled. Cardenas picks up on the loose ball though. Lays it back across to Alvarez. Dribbles into the box. Strikes it. Hits the post. And we could be 4-0 up going into half time. But in the 50th minute, 5 minutes into the second half, Livermore dribbling around trying to find some space. He eventually finds Gallardo, who plays it back to him. And again, finds Gallardo, who plays it then forward to Alvarez. Cuts outside to the wing. Rabona fake. Cuts inside to the box. Little flip-flap. Lays it across to Livermore. Livermore strikes it home. It's got the Rabona fake. It's got the flip-flap. It's got just a nice layer across to Livermore, who strikes it low, hard into that bottom left-hand corner. Little rainbow flick there. Didn't quite work off. And it could cause us a counter-attack here. Luckily, though, we win back the ball as Alvarez threads the ball back through to Cardenas on his left foot, strikes it. Sorry, struck that one on his right foot, which is his weaker foot. And I'm afraid I've got some bad news. We drew Real Madrid in the Champions League, and not just that, we've got City a few days later. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.